It was a busy day for wildlife officers. Officials got news that a wild elephant could not walk properly was roaming around the village. As soon as they heard the news from the villagers, they reported for duty. It can be seen that the kind people in the village had given food and drink to the elephant. Although people often talk about human conflict, they rarely talk about such great moments. The elephant seems to have received many fruits from the villagers. Meanwhile, wildlife officials begin their work. For this, a tranquilizer gun is used to give the elephant the medicine that is needed to sedate the elephant. In this case, the officers prescribe the calculated dose of an anesthesia drug. For that, the weight and age of the elephant are taken into consideration. It seems that the friendly villagers who fed the elephants have come to see the treatment of the elephant. They do not interfere with the work of the wildlife officers. They are so close because of their great love for the elephant. The elephant, a little agitated by the pain of the wound, can be seen preparing to attack, thinking that he is about to be harmed. The main reason for this is that wild elephants are not familiar with the humans. But wildlife officials are not ready to give up their work. They have worked with similar cases in many occasions, but people are not used to it, so they run away thinking that the elephant will attack them. About half an hour later, officers recognize that the elephant is sedated. The elephant recognizes it by standing still. Officers begin treatment for injuries as soon as this opportunity arises. The jungle around the elephant is cut down, and a path is paved for it. Officials observe that the elephant has something stuck in its leg, and that the body of the elephant has been infected by the resulting injury. They found that it was a piece of wood with a nail that was penetrated into the poor elephant's foot. This accident may have been caused when the elephant was foraging for food. An ignorant man must have thrown away the pieces of wood affixed with the nail, which had been used in construction work. When elephants roam in the village at dark at night in search of food, it may have had to come across this catastrophe. With great effort, they removed the piece of wood with the nail from the leg, but the injury was exacerbated by the same attempt. Over time, the infection progresses as the wound becomes infected. Swelling of the leg around the wound is caused as a result of the body's reaction to the infection. It is difficult for an elephant to walk on its hind legs. Injured elephants tend to separate from the herds and begin to roam the villages alone. The officer will determine the amount of medicine required based on the elephant's weight, age, size of lesions, and sex, and begin administering medication. Antibiotics, multivitamins, and painkillers are the main ones. The drugs are intended to provide immediate relief to the elephant. These drugs are usually administered intramuscularly. At the same time, officers also apply medication externally. The wound is first disinfected using a disinfectant. Then, polyvidone iodine is applied to the leg as a medicine. This is what is seen when the leg is sprayed with brown. They can then be seen rubbing it all over the wound with the help of a piece of gauze. The aim is to clean the wound. Eventually, an antibiotic spray is applied, and it appears to be sprayed around the animal's wound and the injection sites. It provides more security. Officers can be seen very enthusiastically and properly acting out of innate sympathy for the animal. Finally, the reverse drug is given to the elephant's ear vein. The purpose of this intravenous method is to reverse back the elephant to consciousness very quickly. This is why it is given to the ear, where blood circulation is fast. Officers leave the scene, waiting for the elephant to recover. The people of the village seem to be very grateful to the officials. The wildlife officials assign the staff of the Regional Forest Range Office to monitor the condition of the elephant daily and inform them whenever a treatment is needed. It is also fortunate that the Regional Forest Range Office has reported that the elephant has fully recovered and has returned to the forest to join his herd. Elephant-human conflict is not everywhere. Many people love elephants. There is also a handful who bother them. It is our duty and responsibility to protect the elephants from these few. Join us to explore the world of elephants. Stay tuned with the Elephant Zone YouTube channel. Subscribe, share, and like.